So hello everyone, I hope you're well and welcome to this video. Today I want us to talk about an issue which a friend of mine challenged me, and this friend of mine is a registered nurse in a particular country. This friend has been thinking about taking the NCLEX exam, but considering the processes and the costs are involved, he has not found a reason why he needs to start the process. But in this video, there are many reasons why you need to take the NCLEX and pass it. And in this video, I just need to discuss 6 reasons. If you are a registered nurse in your country, you need to think about global opportunities. You need to think about the world as a global village. Globalization has happened. A lot of advancement has happened, and today you can be on one part of the globe and get a job in another part of the globe. So the world has really opened for registered nurses, and that is why if you get the required qualifications, I mean the registration in a particular country where you want to go and practice your nursing, then you can go to that country and practice your nursing. And that is why today I want to talk about the NCLEX exam and why you need to take this exam. And why am I talking about the NCLEX exam? It's because NCLEX is an international exam. It allows you to practice in so many countries, and if we come to break those countries into their states or provinces, then you realize that NCLEX exam actually almost allows you to practice your nursing in the entire world. So 6 reasons why you really need to start the process and pass the NCLEX. The first reason why you really need to start this process is because you decide where to work. If you pass the NCLEX today, you can decide, I want to practice in the United States. So if you talk about America, the United States of America, we are looking at a population of 330 million people. That's a huge population, and they need nurses. We are talking about 52 plus states, and all these states need nurses. If you Google today, any states in the US, any place, any town, any rural area, they need nurses. They need nurses. They need you. So that's one. That's one of the countries where you can practice. The other country where you can practice your nursing with the same NCLEX is Canada. Canada is the 2nd largest country in the world in terms of geography, and Canada is made up of different various provinces. So you can practice your nursing in Canada if you pass the NCLEX. And the latest entrant to actually ease the process and make it very easy to migrate to Canada is Ontario. So if you have the NCLEX, you can go practice in the province of Ontario in Canada. The third country where you can go practice your nursing if you have passed the NCLEX is Australia. Australia recently adopted the NCLEX, and now they are accepting the NCLEX as a standard examination for nurses who have been trained outside Australia to go and practice in Australia. So if you want to go practice in Australia, you just need to pass your NCLEX exam and then do the other few processes. But the main exam is the nursing exam. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, why you need to pass this exam is because you choose the agency to work with. If you are a nurse, you have passed the NCLEX exam, agencies will come to you and they will present very good terms to you. It's upon you now to choose which agency you're going to work with. It's upon you to choose which hospital you're going to work with or which employer, in short. However, if you're not past the NCLEX, you will find that and you want the agencies to hold your hand in passing the NCLEX, and the process is long, can be lengthy, especially if you go with the agency, then you realize that your choice is a bit limited because you really need that position from the agencies. But for those who have done the NCLEX process by themselves and they have passed the NCLEX, they have the license already, agencies are looking for them, hospitals are looking for them, because for them, the only thing that is remaining is just to do the immigration process and start working. So that's the second reason. You choose the agency by yourself. Now, the third reason why you really need to take this exam is because of the available opportunities to teach. That is to coach people on the NCLEX, and also if you want to teach nursing in these countries, it's an advantage for you if you have passed the NCLEX because you have proved yourself. NCLEX is the exam that really, this is the cutting edge exam for nurses, and it decides whether this is a competent nurse, a safe nurse to practice, or is not a safe nurse to practice. So if we are talking about teaching in the US, for example, and you have taken your NCLEX exam, your passion is teaching, your passion is lecturing, you can migrate to the US and become a tutor. Again, nowadays we have so many opportunities for tutoring online. You can tutor people online and earn your dollars while you are seated wherever part of this globe you are seated. And you earn your dollars, you go with them. Now, the fourth reason why you need to take this exam and pass is because of the bonuses that will come to you or that will come your way if you pass the NCLEX. Now, those people who have passed the NCLEX will realize that agencies are coming to you, hospitals are coming to you, employers are coming to you. They are offering something called sign-on bonus. They want to employ you, they have vacancies, but because the vacancies are many and nurses, those who are willing to take the vacancies are not enough, then hospitals or agencies are competing to have you. So that is why some hospitals, some agencies have introduced incentives. And these incentives sometimes come in terms of money. They give you dollars. They give you a bonus in terms of thousands of dollars, can go as high as even $5,000, and they're giving to you just for accepting to sign a contract with them. So it is an advantage if you invest a little of your money and pass the exam, then you approach the agencies or you approach the hospitals or you approach your employer when you have already passed the exam. Because when you have passed the exam, you are approaching your employer as an RN. You are already licensed to practice. So the only thing the employer needs to do is to assist you in the immigration process, and then you start practicing in the hospital or in the institution. So it is a big advantage. So that's the fourth reason. Now, the fifth reason why you really need to start this process as early as possible is a high payment in terms of dollars. We are talking about Australian dollars, we're talking about Canadian dollars, we're talking about United States dollars. These are stable currencies. And all these three countries I'm mentioning are stable economies. These are countries that appreciate quality and they appreciate education. So you go to these countries and you will earn your money in terms of dollars. If we are talking about a country like the US, for example, the payment is twice a month. After every 2 weeks, you get your money. After every 2 weeks, you get your money. And if you convert these dollars that you're going to earn as an RN in the US, for example, you convert them to your currency, then you realize that this is a very high pay. So if you want to get these dollars, then you really need to pass the NCLEX and get registered as a nurse in these countries and continue the process, migrate if you are not already in these countries and start working and earn your dollars. So that's a good thing, to earn big dollars. Who doesn't need money? Now that's the fifth reason. The last reason, that's the sixth reason why you need to pass this exam is because you will get an employment-based visa. Let me just give an example of the USA. When you pass the exam and you do the immigration process, you are doing the immigration process to get a visa called the employment-based visa. What does this visa do for you, or how does it benefit you? This visa allows you to be a permanent resident in the United States. And after 5 years, you can apply to become a United States citizen. Now, this visa again carries with you your spouse, and your spouse will have full rights to be able to work in the USA. It's like a work permit. Now, this visa again allows you to move to the USA with your children, or children dependents who are the age of 21 years and below. So that again is an advantage, because we are not talking about you moving to work and leaving your family behind. You move, the day you move, if you decide to move the same day with your family, you move the same day with your family and you start working. So those are the 6 reasons that I have summarized. There are so many other reasons that I cannot talk about today, but think about these 6 reasons. Think about them because they are going to change your life and they are going to transform you in terms of your profession and career-wise. Now, suppose you are asking then, how do I start the process and become a registered nurse in Australia, Canada, or the USA? Which country do you prefer? Now, that decision is for you to make, but it's my duty to explain to you how you can start the process. Now, if you want to start this process, you can contact me via my phone number, WhatsApp. You can get to my WhatsApp and I will answer you automatically. Again, you can leave your comments, leave your questions on the comment box. My email is also available, and the moment you need it, I can guide you and you start the process. The process, of course, starts with registering for the CGFNS and doing the revision and taking the exam. There are sub-steps that are inside the process which you need someone to guide you, and that is why I'm there to guide you. I work with an organization called Passcode Global Consultants. And what we do is that we assist nurses to register for the exam, for the NCLEX exam. We assist nurses to revise for the NCLEX exam. And after they have passed their exams, those who choose us to organize for them a job, then we go ahead and organize for them a job in these countries that we are talking about. So if you want to start the process, do not hesitate.